even begin to describe what happened?
That's all by the grace of God right there. Yeah, I mean, it was really, that's just a game where you got to keep fighting and you never quit, and that's all by God's glory. We came back in that one, and that was one of the most unbelievable games I've ever been in, and just got to thank the man above.
With you look at some of the guys. Cedric obviously dealing with an injury, and Tyler Horton, who had maybe a tough game, recovered a fumble at the end of that game. What did it show about this team, the way that you guys were able to be resilient, especially when probably no one really outside of you guys gave you a shot at the end?
Yeah, I think you said it, just resiliency. We were down 14 with 2 1/4 left or something like that. So, I mean, it's just something that we've talked about all year. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to play full quarters, 4 quarters. We're going to play them, the entire game. And, we fought hard tonight. Defense fought hard. Every single one of those guys fought hard. Our offensive line fought hard. Our running backs fought hard. Our receivers fought hard. Ced fought hard coming back from injury. It was nice.
What do you think of what Alexander was able to do tonight? I mean, it seemed like he left the game multiple times and just kept coming back and kept producing.
Yeah, I mean, he's a dude, man. I mean, he's unbelievable. Just his ability to come back every single week. Everybody's banged up at this time in the year, and he's still running hard. Putting his head down. Running guys over. It's it's a testament to his character and his toughness, and we're glad to have him.
Brett, I thought you were throwing it real well tonight. Was it ever hard to come off the field tonight, late in that game, when it felt like, especially moving towards the end zone, you were throwing it real well?
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty good out there all night. I had one ball I kind of airmailed a little bit on the pick there, but other than that, I felt pretty good, and I just knew that I was going to have to keep fighting. I mean, I knew I was playing well, and I wasn't going to let that pick affect me, and I just wanted to come back and try to give us a chance.
Well, I mean, you're down 35-10. You mentioned the 14 that it was late. I mean, maybe it's the overtime score. What stands out to you when you think about this? And I know you kind of say what it means about your guys, but just to be in the situation you were and pulled it off. I mean, how do you kind of explain it?
I don't really think I can explain it, to be honest. I've never been in a game like that before, but Coach Harsin said it at halftime. He said, "I don't really care what the score is at the end of the game. We're going to compete until the clock says 0-0." And we literally had to compete until the clock said 0-0 and plus some. So I can't say enough about this team. The camaraderie that we've had throughout the year, going through a lot of ups and downs. This is a great win for us.
When they scored, to go up 10 or whatever, 2 scores, I guess, when 14 with 2.5 minutes left or whatever there, and you guys are knowing you're going to have to go the length of the field and somehow get the ball back and go score again. I mean, what was kind of going through your mind there, and how were you guys able to kind of pull that off there?
We knew we had to score quick and then get an onside kick, and so that was the plan. And just came out there and had to keep throwing it and trying to we ran pretty much every concept we have on those last 2 drives, and Coach Hill did a great job calling those last 2 drives, and we were able to score and then get the kick, and I mean the rest is history.
Well, was there any doubt once you got that onside kick that you guys were going to score there and tie it up?
I don't think so. I mean, I think we had gotten all the momentum back, and you could just feel the confidence in the huddle. Going into that huddle, and everybody knew we were going to go down and score. Coach Hill was talking about when we score, maybe going for 2 or something like that. So I don't think there's any doubt.
What was it like when you saw Ced jump up and grab that onside kick? And like you said, considering you saw what he had gone through in that game, just to have that moment.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even really see it. I was on the headphones or the phone with Coach Hill talking about what we were going to do if we did get it, and then I turned around and hung up the phone like mid-sentence because I saw that he got it. And Ced is unbelievably tough. I mean, just everything that he's gone through this year, and bumps and bruises here and there, and for him to make that play in that situation does not surprise me now.
Brett, a defining win for you, man. I mean, we've already talked about kind of the way your season started, and after you threw that pick, you basically had to be perfect in order to get back in this game. So maybe kind of almost a career-defining victory for you there, man?
I think so. I mean, I've battled adversity all year. It's been a tough year, I think, to start out, and I think, coming back and, I think those last 2 drives are kind of sum up, everything that our team has gone through this year as well. We've gone through a lot of ups and downs, but you just got to keep fighting, and that's what we did.